Alright, so
Lovely.
here's your magical throwing dagger.
Thank
So
you.
who's got a healing potion now?
I
know I got one still.
Oh no, hang on, that's my potion.
You have
speed.
one? Then you're the only one. Because the 4 hit point one got taken from Gray.
Gray's got his elixir, right?
He's got the elixir of life, but that can be used on anyone that dies. So it's kind of one of those things that you guys probably don't want to use when you don't have to. But Gray does have 2 potions of restoration that will take him back from the brink.
Yeah, to the brink, you mean?
Well, to the brink, from the brink. You know, out of the frying pan into the frying pan.
Take it
I would like
the limit.
2 decks and 2 dagger, please.
2 decks and 2 what?
Dagger.
You want 2 daggers?
Yes.
You have a crossbow. Why do
You
you
already
need
have
daggers?
2 magical throwing daggers. What the hell?
Spending his money on stuff.
I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 dex potions, huh?
Yes,
Mhm.
for me
Dex?
too.
Hold on. 2 dex potions, which takes you down 200 gold. So that brings you to 50. And you said you...
Hey, that's mine.
No, those are mine. Get your own.
He took
dexterity
my gold
potions.
for it. He already
Those-
took my gold off for it.
You wanted 2 daggers, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that brings you to 0. Give me a dagger real fast. There. Alright, so... Was this yours? Was that your dex yours?
No, that's one from the dagger. You still need to spawn me 2.
Oh, fine. Since he took 2, but I need to take his gold.
Yep.
So 2 potions, another 200. So 200 from the dwarf, brings you to 175. Are you buying anything else?
Nope.
Archer, any purchases on your end?
Give me 4 dex potions.
4? Damn.
God damn, everyone's going Dex Potion nuts.
I know. I'm kind of surprised
You-
no one's buying healing potions, but I guess
Actually, you know what? I only want 2. I already have 2.
you already had 2, so you want 2 more decks.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 200 gold. That brings you to 235. Where's one of your dex potions?
It's over there.
Okay. All right. Creepy. You have enough for a healing potion if you want.
Yeah,
one.
I need that restoration potion, sadly.
So you are going to buy the 1 hit point restoration.
Yeah, it is going to be the one thing to cover my ass till we can,
I don't blame you, because for you, that's like a quarter of your health.
yeah.
All right,
But-
that brings you down to 125.
And
I'm
just
going to
hold off there.
I'm going to steal one from. There you go. That's yours.
Yep.
Not bad. That's not a bad use of gold.
What, I have to tap my magic dagger card before I use it now?
I don't know. I didn't put it there like that. So yeah, you guys have a good amount of items actually to help you along. Hell, you've still got a Tempest scroll.
Yeah, I'm holding that until absolutely necessary.
10 regular daggers, 1 magical dagger. Archer has 4 fucking dex potions. He can jump pits all day. He has a battle potion too, so he can reroll that. Let's see, Dead, what are you sitting at? Are you going to start with the crossbow in the next one, or are you going to think you're going to start with the longsword? Or, I'm sorry, the battle axe?
I don't know. I'll decide next week.
All right, that's fine. Let's see, you got a couple decks. You have a potion of speed as well. And a handful of daggers. Not bad.
Not even a handful.
Then there's the barbarian, who's, I don't know, 3 daggers. Have you ever tried to hold 3 daggers in one hand? That seems like a handful to me.
I can do it.
Anyway, Gray has the potion of strength and heroic brew. Like, he has all the damage in the world here that he could use.
And never uses it.
Plus a fire of wrath. He hasn't needed to, though, to be fair. I mean, I understand he's probably holding on to that for some kind of big creature.
Witch Lord.
Like a witch lord.
Can you hook us up with an entrance door?
What? No, never. Some of you haven't restored yourself like a certain archer.
What? No, I'm going to do the whole next dungeon with 2 health.
You know what? I'm gonna make you do that from now on. No more healing. No more healing between quests. That's it. Thanks to Archer, that's what's happening.
We just entered hard mode, guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, you want your entrance door so bad? I'll give it to you.
It's a pit trap. It's not an entrance door.
Yep, you fall into a pit the moment you walk into the dungeon.
That would be the best place to put it. Nobody ever expects that.
Actually, no, the best place to put it, well, Yeah, pit trap, but no, entrance door, like, right here. And then we have to find our way out.
There's been a couple like that with the staircase in there. On the older ones.
Oh.
They have so many combat dice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you for all the fun. I'm gonna go take a nap now.
Good night.
All right, Archer.
See you later, Archer.
I think I got all the stuff I needed to buy. I think.
Yeah.
I got dex potions for days since I can't roll shit. Fucking snake eyes walking through walls.
I know, right?
Alright. See if anyone's left. Yeah, we got a few people left in the stream, so I might as well dispense with story time.
Yes.
So, earlier on today, before the game got going, Dead decided to use the four-letter abbreviation of one of the names that I use, Dushar. Because the problem is, for most games, whatnot, there's supposed to be an apostrophe there. But most games will not allow me to do it. Most chat registrations, forum registrations, will not allow me to put that apostrophe there. So they just cut it off to a four-letter abbreviation, which I friggin' hate. So, where we get into the story time with this, I used to be hot and heavy into a game called EverQuest. Those from the early 2000s may remember this game, and remembering certain sensationalist titles of, certain individuals who were so addicted to the game that their marriages failed, they lost their jobs. There was even a story of this 19-year-old kid who played the game so incessantly and wouldn't log off and wouldn't sleep and wouldn't eat that he actually died from malnourishment. But that has nothing to do with the story. So, my ex, I will just refer to her as that, had dragged me into this game. And we were all in this one guild, and there was an actual zone in the game that was nothing but one giant, massive arena. And we were holding a guild event out there. And now, mind you, by this time, I had been in this particular guild for a few years. And everyone in this guild knew never to call me by the four-letter abbreviation because there was a few huge arguments, yada yada. Some people getting kicked out of the guild. Just different things happening for people who repeatedly, after being asked nicely not to use the four-letter abbreviation, still doing so. So, I show up to the arena, and it was a mix of a few new people and some not so new people. And one of them's like, "Hey, douche," and I'm like, "Don't call me that." And someone's like, "What's wrong? It's your name." And then it cascaded. And Flossie, not Flossie. That was before Flossie. Fuck, I forget her name. Started with a J. That's all I can remember off the top of my head.
Jane.
Well, yeah, we'll call her Jane. Is trying to get people to stop because when all this was going on, she noticed my equipment starting to change. And is like, oh no, oh no, oh no. She pops every single resistance spell, AC spell she has on herself. And next thing, guild chat is just filled with so-and-so has been killed by Dushar, so-and-so has been killed by Dushar, so-and-so has been killed by Dushar. I lost my shit. I went nuts. I single-handedly wiped out my own guild. Which, the scary thing is there were individuals in that area about 20 or so levels higher than me. And, like, they were just running for the edge of the arena portion where, you know, they could no longer be attacked. Because for the most part, we played on a non-PvP server, but there were PvP arenas, which, you know, everyone understood. If you step in this arena, you're willing to have anything happen to you. I played a warrior, and at the later levels, you got disciplines. First one you got was called resist. It just sounds like it does. It buffs up your resist. The next one, however, is called mighty strike. Every single swing of my weapon is a critical hit. Guess what I popped and went nuts on? And for at least a good 6 months on the guild webpage was, welcome to Sanctum Misi. Whatever you do, do not call Dushar by his a 4-letter abbreviation of his name. It was up on the main page. So, granted, that one's not as epic as other stories I have told, but...
So, do you
Good time.
still not believe me about Richie Cunningham's brother?
No, I saw the TV tropes, but I swear it was...
I didn't realize he was around for 2 seasons, though. That's like, damn.
I never knew that. I did know that, what's her name? The redhead from That 70s Show had a sister for 1 episode who then vanished and was never mentioned
Who had a
again.
sister?
Yeah, that's like 1 episode syndrome, though. That's like that seems to me a little. That's it's kind of a similar thing, but I think it's just slightly different because there are sometimes characters that just exist for a single episode.
Donna from the 70s Show.
I gotta think of SpongeBob, because in 1 episode, Patrick says that he doesn't have a sister, and then a different episode is about his sister.
Yep, that's a continuity error right there.
That's SpongeBob.
They do that.
Well, and here's the thing
That
I
could
hate
be
about...
an in-joke and on purpose.
hate about SpongeBob is, number one, the show is absolutely fucking retarded. But number 2, the last TV show that hosted 2 young males that were definitely mentally impaired, fucking stupid as all shit, and the adventures they went on got banned off the airwaves. It was called Beavis and Butthead.
Did it really get banned?
For a while, yeah. Like, even MTV took it off the airwaves. Because what had happened, and this was... It was a instance of white trash mother. Trying to play whatever scapegoat she could. And white trash mother is in her trailer. She's liquored up, smoking on her bed. She falls asleep, passes out. The cigarette touches off the bed that her 2 other children are sleeping in. She gets up, realizes... Yeah, exactly that. That scared the crap out of me for a second. Realizes the bed's on fire and runs out.
Could you
Of the
reload
house.
for a moment?
What? Why?
Because there might be some cards of mine that are not in its proper place.
Oh, well, I already saved it.
Yeah, I think you saved it at the moment I was fiddling with stuff.
No, I saved it after you were done fiddling with the dice.
Oh, alright.
Here, watch this.
Nope. Here,
But-
you see?
So, she runs out, realizes kids are in there, kids die.
My daggers are all over the place.
Yeah. I haven't loaded
And
it yet.
I don't remember who had advised her of this, if it was her lawyer, whatever.
Huh. Well, I guess
Releasing
it's fine.
aborted thread. Okay. Boom. Dice explosion. But someone who had had problems with the Beavis and Butthead train, and there was a huge petition of trying to get it off the air. It's like,
They went into this chest.
wow.
No, they went into this one, but that's okay.
But it advised said mother that they were imitating the show because one of Beavis's catch lines was fire, and got a hold of his mom's lighter and lit the bed on fire because it was something they had supposedly seen in the show. Now, mind you, Beavis lighting, or anyone lighting a bed on fire in that show, had never happened. So, yeah. Fun times.
Right.
So, Kage, you going to be good if I come on over?
Yeah, I think so.
Come on over, Dushar.
Yeah.
Well, did they ask you earlier if you wanted to have some fun?
That was mildly disturbing.
So you want to have some fun? I'm like, whoa. What are you propositioning here?
Well, Genie opened that door.
Whee!
You heard that. He wanted your genie in his door.
Oh, Gray.
Gatekeeper, are you the keymaster?
No. Maybe later. Alright, I need to get dressed and get out of here, though. Granted, I know it was not the most epic story time, but it was still story time. Destroy everything.
Get unlock stuff.
Whoa. One of the treasure chests just went flying into my camera.
Enjoy that.
It actually moved my camera due to the force, the impact force. So that's a thing that can happen.
Dancing cards. Dancing cards. Look at him go. Look at him go. It's kind of creepy, actually.
It is kind of, yeah. Oh, look at that twist.
What a twist! M. Night Shyamalan ding dong.
That is actually one of my most commented on videos. A 5-second clip from Robot Chicken of Shyamalan saying, "What a twist."
What a twist!
Da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, do 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 do. Alright, to the stream, I will say see you later.
For some reason I can't grab the board.
So, well, Archer's not here. I'll tell you.
What?
You guys.
What's up?
For the elf campaign, there's new elf spells.
Ooh.
Ooh. Spoilers.
And I guess for creepy, for the Wizards of Mokar, or the Wizards of Zargon, if you want to go by the U.S. name, there are more wizard spells.
Excellent.
Like actually class type tokens or spells, or just spells they can pick from.
All right. Shit. Did not mean to do that. All right, but yeah. Let me get dressed. Come on over. I'll come on over. Be forewarned. I am like insanely fucking hungry.
Hey, Scooter, you were a little dickbag today, weren't you? Dickbag, yeah. Headbutt me so much while I'm trying to play. Just Scooter.
You weren't playing. You were just trying to fucking kill us.
Well, yeah, you know.
It's probably chilly outside, so I'm probably going to grab my jacket. Which means I can actually conceal my 45. But, alright. I'll see you in about 10 or so. Have fun, guys. Feel free to talk shit about me.
Later. We always do. Right, time for the 360 spin.
Chuck Cunningham syndrome.
So, about your two-weapon rule, Kage. Does this mean Gray is either going to have to sell
It's just for buying
crossbow
purposes.
or crossbow or a longsword?
I'll make
give
you
the
guys
spirit
decide
sword.
where you want your items. But yes, I'm going to only allow you to carry 2 weapons into a dungeon.
So Gray is going to have to make a choice.
Why are you trying to gimp me, Dad? I'm on your team.
It's the rule. You lost the Spirit Blade last week.
We've all got to play by the rules, man. Plus, he's lost many a battle axe. I think it's only
You
fair.
have 3 weapons now, which is not allowed according to the rules. So you're gonna have to either give a crossbow to Archer, or give the longbow to Archer, or sell something back,
Longbow?
or longsword, or give Archer the Spirit Blade. You're gonna have to make a choice.
Choose, but choose wisely.
Yeah, that could be an option, Matsuro, but that's not what we're talking about right now.
Well, Wisely
Says
died
it-
a while ago.
He says it should just make it so that you have to pick one at the beginning of your turn. Now what we do is changing weapons is an action.
Yeah.
Which kind of works. Right, that's a 360.
I think my 5-hour energy drink is failing me now.
5 hour? It's only been 4 hours and 35 minutes. Don't know when you drank it. Didn't you drink it during the game?
It's been pretty much 5 hours, so...
Alright.
Anyway, I borrowed a token, since Matsuro's there and listening, I borrowed a token from one of the Descent mods. The Elixir token for the potions. I figured I'd just repurpose it. It's easier than trying to keep track of it on the damn notepad, to be honest. And truthfully, I should probably make tokens for things that are disposable, like the second holy water, or normal health potions that you find as treasure so they don't accidentally go back into the treasure deck. So far we've been pretty good about keeping track of those, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nothing ever went back into the treasure deck that wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, which is kind of surprising in a way.
Oh wow, I just zoned out for a moment there.
But yeah, I gotta tell you, these North American quests they designed, they apparently knew what they were getting into, and when you started getting a ton of equipment, because there are monsters with stats almost like a hero.
Wow.
I'm like, dude.
The way does the expansion assume that we can draw multiple treasures, like that the potions that will keep coming back to the stack, or?
Well, I will tell you that it also supplies you with a good amount of stuff, but it's Ooh, don't bite me, you damn cat. Yeah. Well, the shop, as Matsuro said, the shop potions don't really need tokens since you can just duplicate the cards. That's not a big deal. They're unique to the shop, so you never get them confused with anything. Cat, I swear to God, if you're gonna be a menace.
So why is he biting you? Is he hungry?
He's a cat.
Well,
just
he is a cat. He's kind of a dick cat. If you don't pet him exactly the way he wants you to pet him, he will get mad at you and he'll try to bite you. But I think he is also hungry because we don't have any dry food in the house right now. So he's kind of annoyed. So.
Oh, no dry food. You guys have Felix, right? The cat food?
Oh, well, I've got some wet food, but he wants the dry food. Oh, hey, calm down.
Yeah, but you guys have Felix, right? The cat food brand?
I don't know. I don't think that's a brand we use, to be honest with you.
With the black and white cat on the box?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's the brand we use, like I said.
I think it is from Pedigree is a brand over there, right? Or a company?
That sounds correct. So.
I think Pedigree is the dog food, and then Felix is the cat variant. Well, could be just a European thing. European thing. Oh man, this song. Somebody's typing aggressively.
Why do we say type aggressively? That's just how I
Typing
type.
intensifies. Typing fucking intensifies. Bitches!
Right. I will see you guys next week.
See you next week.
About the dungeon of next week, do you think it's a short one and can we play 2 or?
Probably not.
I don't know.
I'd love to knock out 2 again.
None of them are really short as far as distance-wise, but the next one is more of a puzzle than it is anything else.
Ooh, a puzzle.
Can I solve it by just running through everything?
Can I solve your face by smashing it?
You're probably gonna fuck things up by running through it.
Sounds like a plan.
Just like you almost fucked us up today.
Oh, you were doing alright. I was just lumbering undead and slow. I mean, if Archer had shot the skeleton, didn't take the risk, then Creepy wouldn't have died.
No,
I mean,
don't blame
really
Archer. Don't blame Archer.
It was
You shouldn't have taken the risk and just run away.
Hey, it was a failure of multiple errors. Now, to his defense, yeah, it was undead. So undead really aren't too big of a threat to you guys, which is why I'm a little annoyed at this expansion, because it's like I can't really do much damage to you guys. However, on the other side, yes, of the coin is that yes, the barbarian did pretty much prevent you guys from blocking because he decided to run off. But yeah, there was a lot of mismanagement on that. When Dew died the first time, it just shouldn't have happened. It really just shouldn't have happened.
There were 3 guys saying, "Gray, don't run away," and you just flipped the bird and ran away.
I told you I have one purpose. Like, I've been telling the entire week that I have one purpose, and that is running towards the Spirit Blade. I didn't think I would find it that smart. Like, I thought I'd have to run to the end of the dungeon before I find it, but...
I so should have put it in the room with the table.
Yep, you should.
Yeah. That would have been so evil.
After all that talk, it's like, it wouldn't be in there. Of course not.
But just do that, Kage. Make alterations to make it more interesting. I've been telling you that for months.
Yeah.
No, this isn't to make it more interesting. This is just to fuck over Gray.
Next time the table has a 8 life point damage bomb to everyone and everybody in rooms next to it that you can't find.
So now every dungeon is going to have a room that has a bomb in it. Question is how do you find it?
And how do you disarm it?
So in the next week's introduction, start off with near the campfire, the barbarian was picking at his newly found spirit blade and found that...
Picking at it?
Yeah, you noticed a little piece of sticky tape, and you were picking on it, and it turns out it was a false spirit blade and just an orc's bane. Wrapped in cardboard.
I think that it doesn't even work out size-wise, like the Oxbane is a short sword and the Spirit Blade longsword. I think it needs a little bit more than just sticky tape.
Yeah, it turns out that it was actually made of cardboard and tape.
It was a cardboard and sticky tape Spirit Blade with an actual orc's bane inside.
Are we going to face any orcs or anything in this campaign at all?
It's a good question. I believe this campaign is like 90% undead.
Oh, there's been Chaos Warriors.
Yeah. You know what you should have done, Kage? You should have stuck the Spirit Blade in a stone and made us roll for it in order to pull it out.
Yeah, it looks like the only non-undead that I'm seeing so far are the 2 you would expect.
Chaos Warriors and Dragons?
Yep. There are no green monsters in this expansion.
None. Not one. Wow.
Wait, what about this Oxbane? Do we get that back at some point as well?
The what?
The Oxbane.
The what?
The Oxbane.
The what?
The Oxbane. It was pulverized as well.
The what?
The Oxbane.
Who needs the orc's bane? Hell, that's why I gave it to Archer. I was like, who needs it?
I mean, with the updated double attack rules, it could be kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's only against orcs. So the only time it would really, really be useful is if you were fighting an orc boss, because orcs have 1 body point to begin with. Because then you would have, 4 attack die against a boss if, it had, but whatever, it is what it is.
Orc bosses?
Yeah, you fought a few of those, like Ulag. Remember
Ulag?
Ulag?
Right, Ulag. Oh, yes. Ulag! Ulag!
See, we need more named bosses. Like, we didn't have any named bosses in this campaign at all.
Ulag!
Let me see. Well, we're only on quest 3, but let's see. The Gate of Doom.
Shit, I can't do it because I'm not in game.
Right? Let's see. No, that was just a basic dungeon. You had the you had the Skeleton Riders, which there were 4 of.
Yeah, but they don't even have a proper name. Like, they're not one.
So you're not deep enough into this one for that. But let's see if I.
But the first one, they're constantly names. Either it was a king, or it was a wizard, or it was the orc.
Killer's Keep. Let's see. Named enemies.
There was Quest 6, which had Gregor.
Gregor.
Quest 7, which had Ograk, who was
Ograk.
a chieftain. Then there was Borok in Quest 9.
Borog. I remember Borog.
And that was it on that one. And, well, I am dropping out. You gents, take it easy.
You do. See you around.
So long. Thanks for all the fish.
Bye bye.
I don't know.
Or
Maybe,
justice.
maybe you would be crazy one day. Maybe
It'll be your trial.
Insanity. Your trial.
You were listening to Insane Clown Posse Pass the Hatchet.
There you go.
Did I just hear Scooter say trial in the background?
I will kill that cat one of these days.